Hey, welcome back to YT Finance, and this is the channel where I went to business school so you didn't need to, and today we are talking about Palantir Technologies PLTR stock, and in this video, we will be analyzing 3 articles, to where the first one is titled, No, Palantir stock is not done moving higher. So clearly, this is a more bullish, positive article that we will be analyzing, going over their latest price targets and price predictions to determine just how high the PLTR stock price can actually go over the next 12 months. However, we will balance out this article with more of a bearish negative article titled, Wall Street Analysts Think Palantir is Due for a 41% Drop. Are they right? So this article goes over the bearish negative side of Palantir Technologies, what professionals, experts, and analysts have to say about this overall company, and where their share price is headed in the future. Lastly, we'll move on and talk about a stock reporter reporting on how Palantir Technologies actually has a phenomenal buy rating, how it's been upgraded lately, and how this company has a phenomenal long-term future, regardless if the company's share price is going to go up or down during the short term. And I personally gravitate toward this longer term view of the overall stock because I believe over the long term it's a phenomenal company to hold in your portfolio as long as you are not overexposed to this company more than a 5% initial portfolio allocation. So with that being said, I would love for you to comment down below about where you think the share price is headed in the future. Go ahead and annihilate that like button right now for more videos just like this one. Don't forget to become a member of this channel for as little as 99 cents to support me personally, because that's what keeps me here on YouTube. But don't worry, if you can't afford 99 cents per month, by subscribing to the channel, you will receive this content for absolutely free. So with that being said, I say let's dive right into today's stories. Analysts and investors alike have grown in their overall skepticism about Palantir Technologies. However, this author believes the skepticism will start to diminish as time goes on, but not fully stop, based upon Palantir's overall future projections and the company's overall momentum. Palantir Technologies, as you already know, is a big data and analytics company which serves both commercial enterprises as well as government clients, while also specializing in artificial intelligence. Palantir Technologies, ticker symbol PLTR, had a massive sell-off back in the bear market of 2022. However, due to improving financials, their overall future projections, profitability, and them leveraging the power of artificial intelligence, which they have been building on for quite a while now, this has ignited their overall share price. That's why both analysts as well as investors have begun to question how high the company's share price can actually go, and if their share price has increased too quickly, meaning that this company could have a radical pullback in their overall share price, at least over the short term. That's why recent downgrades from analysts could make this either a good buying opportunity, or some investors think this is a good time to sell, so we will be differentiating between both of those. Palantir stock clearly has surged over a very short amount of time, while analysts from Raymond James Financial has actually downgraded the PLTR stock in their overall rating, which is why the overall share price has fallen as of late. We also know that if we look to their accounting ratios, such as their price to sales ratio or PS multiple of 15, this is relatively high, much higher than it was during the beginning of the year, back when it was just 7. For me personally, we would want to purchase this company in the middle of a buy zone between a 7 PS ratio and a 10 PS multiple. So right now, it seems that the company is trading at a little bit of a premium compared to what we could have got this company before, which is when I originally advocated to buy this company. As of right now, I have a hold rating on this overall company. However, the future looks bright for this company, and I'm still very bullish and positive. Palantir forecasts that the entire year of 2023, the company will be GAAP net income profitable. And this differentiates themselves as a standout player in artificial intelligence and big data and analytics, especially when we compare them to other growth and technology companies that continue to lose money, which are not GAAP profitable yet. Right now, the PLTR share price trades for around $14.36, while analysts on the lower end believe this company could fall as low as $5, and other analysts who are on the positive end believe this company could surge up to $18. So this then begs the question, who should we listen to, and what does our overall analysis say about this company? Well, I would say as Palantir continues to innovate and grow and increase their overall revenues and earnings projections on top of pulling away from their competition, it looks very positive for this company overall. Other big data companies have not been able to replicate the overall intricacies and technology that Palantir can deliver to their overall clients, giving them amazing analytical insights. And on top of the artificial intelligence hype that we are experiencing, this is going to be a phenomenal tailwind for the PLTR stock from now into the foreseeable future. So that's why this author concludes that Palantir is likely not done increasing in their overall share price, considering their overall revenue growth, profitability, and the hype from artificial intelligence. So now that we know that this is a very bullish, positive update, let's move on and talk about the negatives. Why do Wall Street analysts, at least the majority of them, believe this company is either a hold rating or a sell rating? And overall, they believe this company could drop by around 41%. So now we need to dive into their evidence to see if they are right in this overall prediction. In general, looking at Wall Street analysts' one-year price targets on companies can be a good exercise when investing into an overall stock because it gives you a look at what professionals are projecting for this company. However, I do want you to be aware that these recommendations should be given as guidance and not necessarily what the share price will achieve. Clearly, analysts disagree with one another, and you should not take these price targets or price predictions by these analysts as actually what will happen. Instead, you should just use it as the general positivity or negativity surrounding an overall stock, whether or not professionals believe this stock will uptrend or downtrend. Now, with that being said, out of the 12 Wall Street analysts that have reported price targets on this company, they have around an $8 price target, indicating a 41% drop from their current levels. So let's take a look exactly why they are doing this. Well, the one reason is because the PLTR stock has surged by around 120% year to date without a substantial pullback, meaning that analysts indicate that this company is going to pull back at least during the short term, and I actually agree with them on that overall point. We can look at very prestigious financial institutions such as Goldman Sachs, Citigroup, Credit Suisse, and many others, who have price targets ranging from as low as $6 to as high as $11, with Goldman Sachs being in the middle at around $10. However, the main takeaway from these overall price targets is not necessarily what this company could achieve, but rather if analysts and professionals are bullish or bearish, and it seems that they are more bearish on this overall company. For instance, either the company could lose as little as 25% from their current share price or as high as 59% according to Citigroup. But what does this mean for investors? Does this mean that investors should jump ship on this overall company? I would say absolutely not. Do not make investment decisions purely based on what analysts are saying. Always make sure to do your own research. Because for you to make an investment decision to buy or sell is not based off of these generalities that these analysts are going off of. Your portfolio is unique. You have your own variables. You have an average cost that's unique to yourself. Your age is going to play a factor, how long you're willing to hold this company, what you think the future projections or prospects are if you are a long-term investor or a short-term trader. All of these things are going to determine whether or not you should buy or sell this stock. Also, on the other hand, we also have very positive analysts from Raymond James and Bank of America who have price targets on this company that go as high as $18. So clearly there are mixed opinions here. So again, these price targets should just be used as a guide on the overall negativity or bullishness and positivity surrounding an overall stock. This does not mean the actual company will achieve any of these price targets. Rather, you can use this to trade off of the bullish or bearish sentiment that the company or stock is currently going through right now. Therefore, investors need to focus more on the long term and the fundamentals of this overall company. And in my opinion, the fundamentals of this company are absolutely amazing and completely intact. Although I do believe that right now the share price is relatively overpriced, meaning that they are pricey and trading at a premium, meaning that I am not buying shares at these ridiculously high prices, mainly due to my average cost being well below $10. So there's no way I'm going to buy this company when they are this expensive. I'm going to personally wait for a pullback, and until it pulls back, I'm just going to hold until then. But overall, it seems that this company has a very good growth trajectory ahead of them. Therefore, the author advocates for a small position in this company for someone's portfolio if they are a long-term investor. And as you know, I always advocate for no more than a 5% initial portfolio allocation to singular risky growth companies. Now let's round out the video talking about how the artificial intelligence race that is going on right now could send Palantir Technologies to $17 per share according to this analyst. Thanks to Palantir's machine learning software, which is built on artificial intelligence, which has been their foundation for many years. And I do want to point this out because many people think artificial intelligence is a new thing. No, artificial intelligence has recently become mainstream, but it is not a new thing. Palantir has been working hand in hand with machine learning and artificial intelligence for quite a while now. That's why the bullish sentiment for this company is still completely intact, but right now they are using this time to capitalize on artificial intelligence becoming mainstream. That's why I personally still hold Palantir Technologies in my portfolio. Despite artificial intelligence, there are other bullish causes to remain positive on this company for the long term. Again, that's if you have a low average cost and you are not overexposed to this company more than 5% initial portfolio allocation. If you are way overexposed to Palantir Technologies more than 5% allocation, then honestly, I would sell until you get down to a 5% allocation and then just let the rest ride and then use those profits to invest into ETFs such as VTI, SCHD, and QQQM. Regardless, Palantir is still a very good company, and here is some great news surrounding the company besides artificial intelligence. First, they are the major player in big data and analytics. They are a leading company in this overall market, and big data is a massive discipline that can be applied in limitless ways in all industries, and that would include the artificial intelligence industry. On top of that, they are growing very rapidly. Despite bringing in over $2 billion worth of annual revenue, Palantir continues to deliver high-end revenue growth in the high teens, mainly from 15% to 17%. Now, although this is less than Palantir's original 30% or approximately 30% year-over-year growth rate from now until 2025, since the economy is essentially against them and other growth companies right now, they had to lower their overall projections, but they are still growing very rapidly in my opinion. On top of that, they have great momentum behind them. The wind in their sails is strong and they have investor backing, and what this company is planning to do in the future is going to blow your overall minds. I also want to say that I love their customer base. They have Fortune 500 companies, Fortune 100 companies, and they are a main player in government agencies. So they have one foot in the public commercial sector and one foot in the private sector, as well as overall government contracts, which gives them a lot of stability, even though in my personal opinion, I think their commercial segment is going to be their main breadwinner as soon as they overtake the government segment in overall revenues. And then lastly, and most importantly in my opinion, they are free cash flow positive and have amazing GAAP profitability, which they are still scaling. For the full year of 2023, we are anticipated that the company will end the year, for the entire year, GAAP profitable. Palantir is currently guiding between $2.185 billion to $2.235 billion worth of revenue, which represents a growth rate between 15 and 17% year over year, which is extremely positive. This author specifically has a price target for the company of $17, putting them at a 12.5 times EV over full year 2024 revenue, equating to approximately 21% upside from current levels. However, for me personally, I want to know what the company is worth right now. And I know they are a growth company, meaning that they can grow into their overall valuation, but until that PS ratio drops below 10, I am really not going to buy this company, and I am currently just planning to hold it for the long term, and in the meantime, I'm going to focus on buying ETFs such as VTI, SCHD, and QQQM, as well as some other speculative plays that I have reported on in other videos. So I would love to hear your thoughts on Palantir Technologies and where you think their future share price is headed. Comment down below your price targets and your price predictions. Don't forget to go and annihilate that like button, especially if you made it all the way to the end of this video. Subscribe if you are new. Don't forget to become a member to support me personally, because that's what keeps me here on YouTube. And if you want more videos like this one, go ahead and remember to chime in next time. And I will see you in the next YT video.